Hello, I am playing Resident Evil, the HD version on PC. I have never played a Resident Evil before. I'm sure you're very shocked that I'm playing another horror game since Eternal Darkness, but here we are, trying to be a little braver. I'm reading a chat. Nox says this was the remake they made on the GameCube. The voice acting is better, but the script is still kind of weird. Bless. Okay, I'm just gonna get into it.
Resident Evil.
Spooky. Okay, I'm gonna keep widescreen. I'm gonna keep the alternate controls. I'm sorry, I don't want to use the tank controls. Forgive me. We're gonna keep the subtitles on, and yeah, I guess that's it. Now, who wants better voice acting, honestly? How do I like my games? So I assume this is my difficulty selection. So this is probably easy, normal, hard. I'm guessing. I guess I'll do normal. I'm assuming this is normal because I've never played a Resident Evil before, so. Pouring one out for homie. Tank controls is homie. Are they homie? I don't know. Hang on, I'm reading this. Such may make arrests, carry firearms, conduct investigations, and perform other law enforcement duties as provided by federal law and regulation. Important information that's very tiny. I'm sure it's fine. I'm not selling my soul. Normal, easy, normal, normal, normal. Taking a walk is very hard work. I'm just gonna go with this and hope it's normal, normal. Approved. I'm allowed to go on a hike. And then we have Chris. Oh, I get to pick costumes. Wow, we get vest and then pockets. But I'm gonna be Jill because I've never played a Resident Evil, and I know she has 2 more inventory slots, and I hate item management. I'm gonna go with the classic look with the beret. Just so we know who we're playing as. A Resident Evil 1 or Resident Evil 5 versions. Oh.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Found it yet?
No, not yet.
Is this not live action anymore? Wasn't this originally live
Bizarre
action?
murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict.
I think the zombies should have, learned to fly. That would have been
Save for
fun.
the remaining body of Kevin.
Rip Kevin. We hardly knew ye.
We
Like we never knew
continued
ye.
our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
You good? Not anymore. Just watching it, huh? She doesn't even look that horrified, just like, okay. Dog.
Come on!
Does anybody have, like, some sausages in their pocket? Some jerky? Well, you know he's gonna crash. Cowards always crash when they try and leave early.
Chris, this way.
Thanks, cool sunglasses man, who's definitely on the up and up.
Damn it! Make for that mansion!
Convenient. Thank you, Fresno, for getting exactly what I was trying to invoke. Enter the survival horror.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no. You don't want to go back out there.
Sorry, the way he said it.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
What do you mean secure this area? You're just gonna stand there with your arms folded, looking cool in your sunglasses. Jill, no.
A dining room.
And the candles are all lit. Oh, I can play now. Yay. Oh boy, fix camera angles. Can I get this? Ink ribbon. I will. Thank you. So again, I have never played a Resident Evil, so forgive me for being clumsy britches. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. So this whole mansion is set up like a trick room, right? A picture of 2 knights striking each other. The short sword has been thrust into the breast of one knight, while the long sword has pierced the head of the other. Well, that looks uncomfortable, and also, you would need, I think, a lot of power to get that long sword all the way through that guy's head. Excuse me for being a clumsy britches is exactly what a Resident Evil expert would say.
I think you better take a look at this.
What is it?
Please don't lick it.
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
What do you mean examining this? Uh-oh. She was walking there at the end of that cutscene, and I was not pressing anything. Are you just gonna sit there, like, contemplating the bloodstain, Barry?
Barry.
Yep. It's blood. One of your favorite trivia, they manually coded in the door transition. I guess because, yeah, the faster loading times in the PC wouldn't need it. But then you'd be missing part of the experience. Is there anything else I can examine in here? The only movement is the silent flicker of the candle's flame. Why are all these candles lit, but no one is in here to, like, sup on food? It seems like a waste. Is there anything else I can look at here? Barry. He's analyzing it to make sure it's not Chris's. I don't need to examine the typewriter. I know what those do. I save with those, right? I am the food. I prefer not to be. Look, this guy's the food. You want a napkin? Okay. There's no way to, like, manually aim, is there? I just kind of have to hope for the best here. So I can kind of, like, move up and down, but not very well. Can I just run past this? No. Stop. 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 When I aim, it locks to the nearest enemy, but that's all I can do, huh? The corpse of my comrade, Kenneth. It looks like he's holding something. It's the film that belonged to Kenneth. I need a video player to see what's recorded on it. Wow, a VHS tape. Note, if you are younger than VHS and you've never seen one before, I don't want to know it. You gonna die again, bud? Ah, come on. Okay, cool. I can't, like, kick them or anything, can I? Like Silent Hill? Oh, he's up again. Better report back. What do you mean report back to Wesker? So, hang on. How do I... Can I reload, or do I have... That's not my menu. What's my menu? This is my menu. Yeah, I'm almost dead. Very good. I have no more bullets left. Do I want any pointers for old Resident Evil combat? Yes. The fact I can't really aim properly is distressing.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it. What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
Can I look at it anymore? I can't. Oh. I'll take the emblem. Sure. Okay. Is there anything else I can take? There's an indentation where the emblem used to be. Let's see. There it is, the fire emblem. It's galled all around the outer edges due to frequent fitting. I've never heard galled used like that. Darn it, more blood to examine. Go ahead without me. I guess I can use that typewriter. I have 3 ribbons, just in case I don't want to, like, die in the very beginning of the game. And then have to redo all of the intro. Yeah, what the heck? How could Barry only had to use 3 bullets and I used like 7? The patriarchy is alive and well. Or it was. Now it's dead. But it's alive again, and we killed it. Oh yeah, saving when I'm almost dead, of course. When else would you save? When you're healthy? No.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
I'm gonna, like, immediately leave this hull now, right? Can I have that Ming vase? No. Let's split up, gang. I can run back to Barry without shooting the zombie to save ammo. Oh, I don't know Barry was gonna step up and kill it. Better finish searching the hall first. Okay. Is it really easy to miss items that you can pick up or otherwise examine just because if they're not, like, lit up, I'm not gonna see it? Alright. Jill's just got, like, a really bad tummy ache right now. Okay, just trying to examine it, jeez. I only aim at the enemy. I can't aim for body parts unless they're above or below me on stairs. I have a chance at a random critical headshot to decapitate a zombo, but that's just when shooting at them. I can reload in the menu and it's fast and safe. I don't always have to fight enemies, and the crux of survival horror is item ammo management. Okay, so, like, try to run past them if I can. Is there a button to, like, if they grab you, to shake them off quicker? Or do I just have to stand there and let them gnaw on me a little bit? You know, go for a little nosh. An oil painting in a large frame. The paint is dried and cracked. Just button mash. Okay. Another oil painting. It's been well preserved, and the people in it are still vividly depicted. Heck, that other painting, I guess. I can't make anything out through the darkness and fog. I did have classes. I am taking a JLPT prep course. I had my second lesson of that yesterday. Many kanji, but I think I'm doing okay. Learning how particles work and all that. What else am I looking for in this hull? Is there anything else up here? If I don't mash, I get bit 3 times, but if I do, I can lower it to only 1.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris, and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Better check
then
that blood.
I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's a lockpick.
Ooh.
You'd make better use of it.
I got the lockpick. Oh good, it doesn't take a
I
slot.
may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah, belatedly, yeah, the script, I guess, yeah, Joe mentioned it's kind of like bad ADR. I'm enjoying it, like, just the vocal direction is so baffling. Statue. Woman drawing water. Well, there's a thing up there. I guess I can't get it. Oh, it's a thing, they're thinging the vase. Eh. Can I move this? No, I don't want to climb on it. I know I can push things, but can I pull things? I guess she just climbs, maybe. Oh, no, here we go. I just have to not press A. Hang on, I want to look at this painting. An old photograph sits in a frame. Maybe this person was connected to the mansion somehow. No pull, only push. Ah. Portrait hangs on the wall. It almost seems like it's watching you. So can I not move this shelf then? Because I can't get behind it to get whatever is glinting in the vase. That's too bad. Portraits and photographs decorate the wall. It looks like they could come to life at any moment. An eerie picture of the mansion. Oh, it resets when I leave. Good to know. Will I take the dagger? Okay. I assume this is... Oh, it's a defensive item. Okay. I think I looked over the control setting, so it's set on automatic already. So it'll just happen already, I think. Yeah, it's equipped. Okay. Can I look at this? Handgun. A STARS custom automatic. Fires 9mm parabellum rounds. I don't really know anything about guns, just that Barry's was bigger. Really wish I was not at red health already, but that's on me for handling that first zombo so terribly. Oh. Good job. Good job, Jill. Can I run past this? Okay, cool. Bye. I'm already almost dead, so, you know, bye. Is he still following me? Yeah. Barry uses a .44 caliber Magnum revolver. How come Barry gets a better gun? That hardly seems fair. Misogyny. An emblem of a helmet is carved into the lock. What's the emblem I have now? This is not... No. Okay, it's not the same kind of emblem. The dagger scene is just an introduction to defense weapons. That makes sense. This is as far as you got in the game before you had enough of the controls and quit, like the tank controls? Or were you using... Yeah? Wonder what's on the other side of this door. Somebody's beatboxing. Heavy-looking picture. Dora was using tilt controls. So is this guy still in here? I would like to check out that other door. Also, this door looks like an owl. An emblem of a sword. So why do I even have this lockpick? Useless. Can I get, like, behind this and then push it somehow? Oh, that guy is still here. No, I don't want to go in here. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I do understand why there were tank controls, because that would make sense with the fixed camera angles. Okay, so that's a bust. Hang on, I need to... What is on this emblem I have? Yeah, it doesn't say what the picture is. It looks like a shield, but I guess it's not. So whatever. I guess I can go up the stairs. Yeah, early 3D. I can forgive them for that too. I don't know exactly what year this game was from, like the original or the remake. Oh, that's true, yeah. Early PlayStation only had the D-pad, not an analog controller. Can I find, like, some green herbs here so I can heal? It's locked from the other side. Again, why do I have this lockpick? A crumbling tombstone. There's no name or inscription. Original's from 96. The remake is from 2002. But don't know about the HD version. Oh, I'll take the shotgun shells, okay. No shotgun, but I'll take the shells. Maybe I can just throw them at someone if I get desperate. 2014, alright. A tomb engraving, or engraved with the picture of an angel. There's an indentation in the shape of an arrowhead. Okay, so obviously I don't have whatever giga, probably an arrowhead. I need to get through there. And I can't get through there because it's locked from the other side. So I guess there's nothing I can do in this graveyard. I'm sure I'm gonna, like, walk past paths that I can go on. Just because it's kind of hard to see where I can and cannot go. Really wish there were some green herbs, though. So Jill could cure her tummy ache. She ate a big plate of nachos before the big mission. You know, it's how she pre-games. Yeah, I'll take another dagger. Cool. Kind of a shame we can't, like, remove the daggers that are in the zombies' heads after we stab them. Locked. Emblem of a sword. Okay. Oh, a shiny thing. Stained glass window. Since I have limited saves, don't feel bad about timing or dying. Knowledge is power in these games. That's true. Once you know there is a threat, you can deal with it better. The pattern in the center resembles a woman. See, it's not misogynistic. There's a woman in here. Oh, great. There's also a dead guy in here. Oh, hello. Can I just, like, lure him around? Where are you going? Thought he was going to walk off the side. I can remove them by blowing their heads straight off, which is RNG. Great. Did they not teach anyone in Stars how to aim? Can I examine this? Can I push it? I can push it. Oh, wait. Now, I bet I want to push it this way and then off the side, right? Ugh. I can hear that guy shuffling. Like, the railing's busted here, right? Yeah. Why am I doing that? I don't know. Because I could. Oh, I thank you. I don't think I'd want to eat a sharp cookie, though. That sounds texturally unpleasant. I'm a little disappointed, like, the table didn't snap in half. It's a secret tool that will help us later. I also feel cheated out of the statue hitting the ground. Locked from the other side. Can't believe people are locking their doors in this day and age. Locked. Armor. So I just want to make sure, like, the emblem I have won't do anything here, right? Nope. If I aim in a room that I can't see anything, if there's an enemy, I'll aim at them. Oh, that's convenient, thank you. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Hello, Belle. How are you? Okay, can't open that either. I hope it's like Silent Hill, where if I get a map, it'll show, like, what is locked and not locked. Also, boy, I hope, like, Barry was not startled by that statue. Forgot he was down there. I hope it was a nice nap. Barry. Barry. I'll take that. Ooh, Chaos Emeralds. Blue Gemstone. Yes, I'll take that. Well, I want to press start to open the menu, but it's not start. Blue Gemstone. It's beautifully cut and polished. If I get 6 more, I can turn into Super Jill. Now, what do I do with this? I'm not sure. I'm sure there's something I can slot it into. I'm assuming, like, because of this painting and the clock, that it's hinting at something I have to do. But what yet, I don't know. The way I said that made me think of the Clefairy minigame in Pokemon Stadium. You mean, Clefairy, 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 Clefairy. Yeah, I have that burned into my brain. Okay, I have a gemstone. Where am I taking it? I don't know. Is there anything else I could do in this room? Clefairy. Clefairy, Clefairy. Where is Barry, though? Well, that guy is still there. And this is still, like, yeah, it's locked with a sword. Yeah, and I can't push that drawer to get up there, I guess. That triggered a flashback. I used to get really peeved at the Clefairy Says minigame because I could remember the steps, but the D-pad on the N64 controller was not adequate. Okay, hang on, a helmet. I guess I can try the emblem I have. Nope. Alright. So where am I taking this gem? I don't know. I guess I'll just poke around until I find a place to shove it in. Forgive me, I don't have a map, so I'm gonna probably be going back into doors I've tried. So this is where I pushed the statue off. And the other doors that were locked. This was locked. So I couldn't do anything with that. Can't see outside. Heck, this painting. It was poorly preserved. And then these, yeah, are also locked. I have a map button. I don't think I have a Oh, I was gonna say, I don't have a map. I didn't get a map, but... Oh, it's nice that it marks off the items I get. Okay. What is... I guess so the blue doors mean I can go that way, and the red ones are locked. That's good to know. Okay, just for the rooms I've been to so far. I appreciate that there is, like, an auto map feature. Oh, there is stairs in that typewriter room, so I guess I could go back there. Yeah, what a small mansion. It fills out as I go, but I can find maps. Excellent. Well, how lucky that Jill is a talented cartographer and is making her own little map as she goes. She's got like a little clipboard and grid paper. Jill probably played the original wizardry and drew her own maps. Yeah, not even a nice thud for the statue falling. Very sad. Okay. So... the way I'm facing will lead to some stairs. Oh, man, there's a guy. I'm almost dead. I don't want to really waste my bullets, but also I don't want to die. Can I, like, juke around him a little bit? No, no. Didn't juke. I would really love a healing item. Where? You'd always name the zombies in this when you play. I guess if you have to do a lot of backtracking, which I've heard you do. And, like, you see the same guys over and over again. It's like, hey, what's up? Oh, man. Great. And now I'm probably gonna die. Because this guy is here. Well, maybe I should just, if I die, I should just restart the whole game and skip all the cutscenes. Stab. Miguel. Alright, everybody say hello, goodbye to Miguel. Yeah, also locked from the other side. Like, there's a gray door past where Kenneth was. Oh, good, I can actually go this way. Incroyable. Tea? No tea. What an odd place to just put a random tea set. Oh, I bet there's a guy. Green herbs. Oh, give. Yay. Okay. Green herb. An herb that grows wild in this region. You're just gonna shove it in your mouth. Yay, I'm healthy. How exactly do they use the herbs? I like to think they just shove them in their mouths wholesale. And just chew on them like they're grazing. There's a corpse collapsed on the floor like it was an instant death. What the hell happened in this mansion? Can I examine this stuff on the wall? I cannot. Birdcage? A large bird cage. There's a dead raven inside. Oh, that's sad. Also, there's a thing here. I will take the handgun magazine. Cool. Okay. For my consideration, 1 herb heals 1/4 of health, 2 heals 2/3, and 3 will fully heal. Green and red is just a full heal. Thank you. In Resident Evil 6, they definitely become a funny Tic Tac that they swallow down. What, like, the green herb just gets compressed into pill form? Nevermore quoth that raven. Oh, too soon. It was an herbal tea that cured Jill's sour stomach. It's me. Despite everything, it's still me. Despite my tummy ache. Which is all better now. Locked from the other side. Okay, nice that it just shows me right away. Like, all these doors are locked, bozo. Don't even worry about it. It's me. Oh, I see him. There's a guy. But I don't... Ooh, hang on. Ooh. Oh, great. My inventory is already getting full. I guess I could come back for that. There's an inscription on the shield. Death is only the beginning. Very helpful, thank you. There's an inscription on the shield. Death is the true essence of bliss. Okay, edgelord. Oh ho. May whoever takes this emblem find peace in death. Great. It's got to be at some point nearby, like a chest where I can shove my items, right? An inscription on the shield. Death is everything. Shadow the Hedgehog wrote all of these. Locked. Why do I even have these lockpicks? Jill, you're not living up to your name. I will eventually find a box. Oh, great. Tenrose, I think you did say that the knife isn't really helpful. A mid-sized, lightweight survival knife. Jill's personal protection knife used for close encounters. Resident Evil 6 is a stinker, but it's so dumb it's great. Not for beginners. How do you use the knife effectively? Well, I'm gonna need that key. So, I'm going to need to do something with the stuff I have. There is only one way to rid myself of items. I mean, I could just eat that green herb. It would be kind of a waste, though. But it's better than just faffing about and making zero progress because my pockets are too full. Nobody will yell at me if I just eat this, right? It's fine. I'm just gonna eat it. Delicious. Shove it in my mouth. Grumbling as I chew it. I will take the key. It's my adventure after all. My Sonic adventure. Jill, you gonna move? Oh no. So, okay, that thing's coming at me. What do I do to... An armor-shaped emblem is carved within. Okay, hang on. Can I use it? No, not the Chaos Emeralds. I assume I can't use this here either. So this thing will stop chasing me if I put it back. Okay. Okay. Is he still going? Or is he going back to his hidey hole? I'm a little scared to, like... Okay. So presumably I need to put something else here so I don't get squished. So I didn't really need to eat that herb, did I? But then, where else do I go? Many folks didn't piece together that putting the key back will revert the trap. I mean, what else do you do then? Do you just walk into death's loving embrace? What else can I do there? Oh no, did that happen to you? Oh no. Did you get pureed into a smoothie? I can't like do anything with any of this stuff, right? Jewel with a string would absolutely decimate this mansion. If I can make it move and stop and get behind its spot before it fully comes back. I don't think so, because this corridor is just completely narrow, so there would be no space to get around it before getting blended. So I gotta do something, and I can't pull or do anything else with these. Will it blend? Jill Valentine. Now, you've all heard of the Jill sandwich, but what about the Jill smoothie? 2-for-1 deal at Jamba Juice. Okay, so that's a bust. I guess I could see if there's anything else in this hallway, since I didn't really examine it. I just... Oh, hey, dude. Oh, I killed it! And I got a Chivo for it. Cool, he's actually dead. How come this one took 3 bullets, and then the other one took like 7, and then Barry had to add 3 more? Can I look at this painting, this portrait? I cannot. Oh. Well, here we go. I will take the golden arrow. I will put on the golden arrow. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, as long as it's not like a puzzle solution, but like general gameplay tips are absolutely fine. Because yeah, as I've never played a Resident Evil, you know. Okay, so these are just locked, presumably, from the other side. And I unlocked it? Oh my god. Trying not to be overbearing. I mean, as long as you're not, like, sitting there examining a puddle of blood for an hour, I think we're fine. Hey, dude. He's just out for a stroll. I guess I should examine my arrowhead, too. Hang on. Nope. Hang on. Down here. Golden arrow. The arrowhead looks like it can be removed. Oh, cool. I have an arrowhead. The arrowhead is made from peridot, sometimes referred to as a poor man's emerald. Wait, you just broke that, huh? You just like, I don't need the shaft on this. I'm just gonna rip it off. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and use that typewriter just in case. If I stab someone with it, there's a chance they'll develop a stand or just die. Is that how it works in JoJo? Either you get incredible power or you just die. Like, there's a part of me that's intrigued by JoJo, but on the other hand, I like hearing about JoJo secondhand. Because it delights me. Only kill zombies that block my path for areas I'll frequently go to and from. I guess... Oops, I didn't mean to try and go outside. Ow. Oh, man, I didn't mean to do that. Jill, why did you let it in? You just stood there and let it happen. The consequences of my actions. Also, I'm not pressing anything right now. This is all my controller. I'm pressing nothing. Jill is on autopilot. There she goes. You know what I should do? This isn't even where I need to go. I need to go to the graveyard. I can hook up my Pro controller to the PC, yeah. Which way was the graveyard? Was it, I think, was it in the main hallway up the staircase? Yeah, I shouldn't save with that inside. I have to waste bullets to get rid of it. Is it still here? It is. Bork. I guess I could just outrun it. Ow, no I can't. Ow, 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 stop it. Stop it. Give me back my arm. Jeez. I mean, I feel a little bad, but it also bit my arm and that really hurt. If I watch Vento Oreo, I can read Purple Haze feedback afterwards. Why did the dog make a monkey noise? I mean, maybe it's a fusion between the two. When I see a pool of blood beneath a downed enemy, that means they're dead. Good to know. Otherwise, I assume they'll just get back up and keep on trucking. Okay. Maybe they didn't want to put in an actual hurt dog noise, because that would just be too visceral, I think. There we go. Yeah, do enemies retain damage when you leave a room? That's a good question, in case, like, you run out of space and have to book it. A stone statue with a hole where the eyes should be. A stone statue with holes where the eyes, nose, and mouth should be. A stone statue with a hole where the nose should be. Somebody got his nose and never gave it back. With a hole where the mouth should be. Okay. Is it like a see, speak, hear no evil kind of thing? That's why we heard the monkey noise. Is there somebody over there? No, I don't think so. A book is fitted perfectly in the indentation. Sure, I'll take the Book of Curses. Yeah, this doesn't sound cursed. This isn't like, oh, there's a key on it. Like, there's a book in Alone in the Dark that if you read it, it just kills you. A key embedded on the back cover. I will. I got the mansion key. Book of Curses. The 4 masks. A mask that speaks no evil. A mask that smells no evil. A mask that sees no evil. A mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all 4 fall into place, evil will awaken. Okay. Do I have to knock them over? Can I do anything else down here? Kind of hard to see. The flames are burning higher and higher. It looks as if they'll overtake you any minute now. Resist, Jill. Do not go into the light. Anything else in here? No, just this little room, I guess. And also a locked door over there for some reason. Is that book a train passenger's diary? Well, if I see any ghostly toads, I'll be sure to let you know. I need to stuff those statue holes full of herbs. Just some nice smells for them. Chock full of oregano. Is there somewhere relatively nearby where I can stash my items? Like, I have this emblem. I haven't been able to use it yet. Can I just put it under my hat or something? In one of my massive shoulder pads? What's everyone's aromatic herb of choice? It really depends on what I'm cooking, but I mean, you can't really go wrong with oregano or thyme. What does evil smell like? Axe body spray. Ugh. I'll use an ink ribbon. I would like a real answer for this storage question, just in case, like, I walked past it and didn't see it. That's my fear, is that I've walked past it and not realized. I really want to stand that glass up. It's really bothering me. You know, that basement room kind of reminded me of a room from some game too. Kind of thinking of Eternal Darkness a little bit, though. 2 rooms in the mansion with item boxes I can store items in. I have not passed them yet. Okay, thank you. Okay, what was the way? I know I unlocked that door. Pesto. Oh, turmeric's a good choice. Boy, the when, like, you get, like, a Tupperware container stained with turmeric, that's never coming off. Like, if you put curry in there, worth it, though. The coffee shop I work at used to offer, for a brief time, like, turmeric lattes. Well, it was like a turmeric tea. And I really liked it, but it didn't sell well, so it got discontinued, and I was disappointed. I can't do anything with these spears, right? They're just decorative. Hey, dude. Okay, and then I need to go this way. Currently eating curry in your yellow stained bowl. Delicious. You don't mess with turmeric for that reason. Embrace the yellow. It's a good yellow. Now, will it let me, like, swap the keys, even though my inventory's full? That's my concern. Is Jill able to put a key in one hand and then... Probably not. Oh, God. Great. Well, now what do I do? Oh, I don't want to open the map. I want this. Can I just put the Chaos Emerald in my mouth? Like something? Use every single bullet. I'm not shooting 22 bullets into the wall. Yes, I would like to know where the nearest item box room is, because I have this stuff I can't do anything with. Like, does Jill not understand? You can hold a key in one hand and then a key in the other. You could, like, put your gun down for a second. You must have a holster. She probably doesn't have a holster, actually. Both on the first floor in the back left and right corners. Thank you. Okay, making a detour. This would be even worse if I was playing as Chris, with his 6 item slots. Which is funny because he has that one costume where he has so many pockets, but I guess they're just decorative. Like, you ever buy pants with fake pockets? Oh wait, this is not the door I wanted. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't need to go this way. Don't mind me. Wrong way. A discard my gun, pacifist run. I'm just gonna try my powers of rhetoric on the zombies and see if they see eye to eye with my predicament. Oh, right, wrong door. Walking around in Satisfactory with 300 bags of concrete in your pockets somehow. Hey, dude. Chris also has this nasty thing where he has to carry old keys because he doesn't get a lockpick. Could somebody please get that man a key ring? Like, you'd think if you're part of a special forces unit, I don't know, they would like, give you a little more in your toolkit. Shuffling daintily down the stairs. Okay. Back left and right corners, like in this room, you mean? That's the front door. Fixed camera angles are just so weird to contend with. Yeah, not down here, because this was a thing I couldn't get past. There was weird noises coming from over. I can't. This doesn't. No, not that. This doesn't fit there, does it? No. Is it this key? Is it this key? Is it this key? Oh yeah, the MSX Metal Gear games where you're constantly shuffling around key cards. Oh, I should examine my key, right? There's an engraving of a sword. Oh. Is this a sword door? No, it's a helmet door. I wish the map showed which ones were sword doors. Fake pockets are evil. Yay! I totally forgot to examine that key, I guess because I pulled it out of the book, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. Various sculptures and bits of pottery. Oh. Okay. They got shy. A picture of the mansion suspended in darkness. There's nothing here but a bunch of ornamental plates. Alright, look, I know something's gonna pop out of the window at me. Well, probably on my way back, I guess. Yeah, clothing designers deserve 40 lashes for fake pockets, and also just fast fashion generally. Where stuff is designed to fall apart right away. Oh. Yeah, I hope the ornamental plates survive, even if we don't make it out. Oh, I'm outside. Let me check back inside for a mo. Also, I think I heard some dogs snuffling out there. I just want to find item box. Please. My pockets are full to bursting. Oh, well, I can wash my hands. It looks like the water still works. Oh, thank God. I can still maintain basic hygiene. It's full of dirty water. Okay. Yeah, sure, just stick your hand in there. Why am I doing this? Why not? What did you think was gonna happen? You interrupted his bath. Oh, you just step on him. Thank you. It doesn't look like it's been serviced in a while. Oh, at least they still have toilet paper. Thank God. You wouldn't expect that. Oh. Yeah, I'll take that. So I can fit infinite knives in my pockets. Sorry to that guy enjoying a bath. Jill gets a lot of those easy automatic kills too. Chris doesn't. Does Chris like just stand there and just let that guy go to town on his flesh? And you know what? If I had to go through life with only 6 pockets, maybe I too would just give up. Okay. There's a door here. Please, I just want a place to dump my junk. The whole Chris-Jill comparisons just leads you to believe Chris is an idiot. Traces of something burnt here. An acrid smell permeates the air. Pictures, stands, and bronze statues. There's nothing of interest here. You don't know that. She doesn't know how to loot. Ooh, a dagger. Playing as Chris is the hard mode. Yeah, so if you want the hard experience, you play as an idiot. Yoink. Oh. Aww. I'm sure that totally looks like a mechanism that's gonna lock something anyway if I take it. I can't... Oh, I thought there was like a thing on the couch, but I guess it's just like a reflection or a tear or something in the fabric. Sorry, the politically correct term is himbo. Well, I don't know much about Chris Redfield. Does he fit the criteria? Pure of heart, dumb of ass. Oh, look at this. It's like a Landsknecht. Kind of, but without the booty shorts. Yes? Maybe in Resident Evil 5? Okay, there's still another room. Sorry, I have to keep opening the map, but yeah, I turned around. The fixed camera angles continue to perplex me. Box? Box? No box. Definitely in Resident Evil 6. A picture of a woman praying in front of a large crowd. This leads... Oh, wait, there's another room. No! No! Is he dead? Do I have to shoot him again? No, he doesn't have a blood pool. Come on, man. No. No. Sorry, hang on, dude. I can't see where I'm firing. Okay. I'm just hoping that the safe room, whatever, is here. And thus, I want that guy dead. So I can go back here and not have to deal with him every time. We found more basil. We're gonna make pizza. Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Well, there's first aid sprays in here. Okay. I can probably just deposit... Can I just take out one? No. Okay, let me save. And then I'll just put the rest back in. Save my progress. One of 2 save rooms. There's really only 2. I seem to recall, I don't know if it's this game or... probably this game, or at least another Resident Evil, where in a hard mode, you can only... or rather, like, the items between the boxes aren't shared, so if you want to retrieve something, you have to go back to that specific box. Which just seems very irritating. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Do I need this anytime soon to save myself a trip back? I don't think it's cheating to ask. That's this game, the real survival mode. I don't. Okay. Get in there. Okay, I'm gonna posture check. Ugh. Okay, just gonna stash my Chaos Emerald and all this other stuff I don't need. Ooh, files. Okay, hang on, let me take a sippy and then we're gonna read about the special instructions for the disposal of dead bodies. Here we go, okay. We have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods to cease their resurrection. 1, incineration. 2, destruction of the head. If further methods are discovered, you will be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You'll need something to light it with, which you'll need to find by yourself. Oh. How nice. For those of you that still have the will to live. Okay. Well, how many of us does that disclude? Don't answer that. I want you all to live. There we go. A flask? Oh, it's a fuel canteen. It's a very fancy fuel canteen. Like, you look at that and you think it's filled with whiskey or something. Good thing we didn't chug that. Plenty of kerosene left. Yeah. Slurp, slurp. Okay. A lantern lying on top of the supplies. The warm light makes you relax. Won't take it with me, though. Yeah, free oil. What a great job. So can I... Well, I was gonna say I could douse this guy in kerosene, but, there's still some kerosene left in it. Only if I had something to light it... Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, green herb. So there's many places I could explore here, but I kind of want to just, for now... Nope. I kind of want to just go back to where I was before, so I can swap that key out. Well, it's a sword door. Oh, hey. He doesn't know I'm here. There's no knob on this door. Okay. You're a knob. Door. Locked. Okay. I guess I don't want to swap that key out right away necessarily until I've opened all the sword doors. A picture of a woman being menaced. That's not very nice. No. Cool. And then I will combo. And that's a full heal. And then I'll take these and I'll combo those. And then that'll be a partial heal. If I get bit again, then I can use that. There we go. Okay. I guess Jill is an apothecary. The dark forest stretches as far as your eye can see. There don't seem to be any houses in the area. Kind of shocked, you know, like real estate these days. Oh, an unlit fireplace. There's a map. Is that a map? I want that map. I guess I can't have that map. It looks like a map. A picture of a partly built mansion. It looks an awful lot like the one you're in now. Commemorative photo. Locked. Okay. I really wish the map marked, like, what keys or what doors are sword, what ones are helmets, because I'm not going to remember. I did read the manual before playing this, which I don't know what that says about me. But I did learn about the health levels. Oh, I want to get past this guy. Oh, wow. Don't do that. Nope. Nope. Have I considered doing a bicycle kick? I have. The problem is, has Jill considered doing a bicycle kick? And unfortunately, the answer is no. Will I take the wooden... Sure. Okay. Why not? You know, like all this other stuff in the mansion I won't touch, but this piece of plywood, yeah, alright. A wooden mount, okay. There's nothing unusual. Why did I take this? I don't know. It kind of looks like it has hinges. Where am I going to put it? I don't know. Yeah? It's nice that they're knocking, I guess. That's very polite. An old-fashioned gramophone. The record is Jupiter. Oh, by Holst? That's good stuff. That's a fun one to play. Books on various peoples of the earth. Oh, I will take the lighter. Okay. So now I can set them on fire. Botany. Uses of medicinal herbs. It is a well-known fact that there exist many plants that are credited with medicinal healing powers. Since ancient times, mankind has been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we will sample 3 herbs that are a native of the Arklay Mountains and briefly outline each of their medicinal qualities. Each herb has a distinct color and a distinct medicinal quality. The green herb recovers physical strength. The blue herb neutralizes natural toxins. However, the red herb has no real effect by itself. We have found that mixing green and red herbs results in a magnified effect. We will outline the effects of red herbs when mixed with the other herbs when we have more data. Meanwhile, feel free to experiment on your own, for true knowledge is only acquired through experience. Just shove those plants right in your mouth. Just do it, for science. I can't carry anymore. Oh, God. What is that? It looks like a grenade pin. Do I have to go back to the save room already? I'll take the handgun magazine. Can I play chess? No. Is there anything else in this room? There is another door. Just examining. An open journal. The pages are blank. Oh, useless. You should write something in there, Jill. Yeah, feel free to experiment with wild plants. Don't worry about it. We're all a botanist. Okay. So, where do I want to go? Oh, well, where I want to go is back downstairs. Can you not? Oh, yeah, hang on. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't really seem like a great idea in this old mansion. I mean, I guess if we burn the place down, problem solved. Now, what about the problem of Chris? Well, if he doesn't make it out, in a sense, problem still solved. Maybe not in the way intended, but we solved it. Okay. The problem is that I don't know when I'm going to need things. So it's like, do I stash this wooden mount, and then do I find out I need it 2 rooms later? I guess I can stash this for now, because I don't need it. I guess if I want to burn things, I need to keep the lighter. Well, I'll shove that down there for now. Hopefully that guy isn't still hanging out in the stairs. They give their employees fuel, encourage them to experiment with drugs. Dream job? I don't know. I don't know if I want to work for a company that's like, yeah, just have some fuel, do some drugs. Oh, it's a one-way door. That's right. All right. Come on, bud. Come on. Nope. I guess that is the nature of this game, huh? Without the foreknowledge. You don't know, am I going to need this thing 5 minutes from now? Am I going to be kicking myself for putting it in a box? But I guess as long as, you know, nobody minds. It's not like I'm doing a thorough, perfect let's play of everything. Yeah, I'll take... It's a dog whistle, okay. A crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal, like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second-floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling. I almost read ruining a serious nutmeg. You know, because we're cooking here with all these herbs. Which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item you've always wanted to get hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for both of us. John Tolman. Okay, so... second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace. Okay. So I guess there is a dog with a collar that has a thing that I need in the collar for some reason. All right. There's nothing else I could pick up in this. No, wait, there was. I think there was. Was there? Heck. No, it was handgun ammo, and I could pick that up, so it was fine. So let me see. There's some more locked doors down here. Yeah. Yeah. Locked. Armor, okay. Who's knocking on my chamber door? Locked. Armor, okay. Doesn't seem to be anything useful here. Nothing but a bunch of knickknacks. That wooden board, though, we had to pick that up. Here we go. You thought of a very specific joke that would only make sense to me and Knox. Yes, you can absolutely tell it. I would like to hear. Please and thank you. Okay. Now where was... I have to think about it. Where was the key thing? I've forgotten. No, it wasn't here. Not that door. This was the balcony with the statue. This isn't where I need to be. Oh wait, no, this is where I need to be. Just kidding. That guy's still here, huh? Sure is. What kind of work environment would Luce be most likely to incorporate if he was in charge? What kind of work environment would he most likely incorporate if he was in charge? Staircase. Lazy, that's fair. You're gonna share that with him, right? You gotta. I want to hear him pronounce laissez-faire. Lazy fair. Question, if I've... Yeah, and I was going to say, if I've already powdered green herbs, can I add more green herbs to it? But I should be able to, right? Because you can't combo 3 things simultaneously. Might as well just pick that up while I'm here. I will take ye. Okay. There we go. It's just a really big powder pile of powder now. She has like a spice grinder in her pocket. You know, we don't have much room to carry things because Jill needs her spice grinder. You know, like people who bring hot sauce with them everywhere, that's Jill, but with her spice grinder. Okay. We'll take the mansion key. And we have to wait for the walls to close in. It's like an escape room in here, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't work that way? Oh. Oh, I guess this was a useless detour. I guess their shape isn't the same, but still. Like, it's close enough. People who travel with a coffee hand grinder and AeroPress. But put herbs in the grinder and make basil matcha. Ugh. I don't think I want to drink that. You know what? Should I set this guy on fire? Well, I don't know how often I'm going to be coming down this corridor, is the thing. Maybe not that often, so maybe it's not necessary right now. Okay, so there's a bunch of rooms on the other side of the mansion that I have not examined yet, so I can go back and check those out. Oh. I'm just gonna keep uselessly trying doors I can't open. Should I set this guy on fire is a fabulous question to hear without context, and the answer is yes. It's always yes. Oh man, this hallway is wigging me out because the fixed camera angle. No, I just went in a circle. I just went in a circle. Okay, no, I do want to go back down this way though. Oh, this is... Yeah, okay, no. You'd think this is like an easy thing to navigate, and you would be right, but the fact the camera is fixed is... My brain just can't parse it. Okay. Yeah, this is locked. This door. Okay, we got there. You know, I like matcha. I'm curious how folks in chat feel about matcha. I enjoy it. I know not everybody likes the taste of lawnmower clippings, and I say that with affection. Yeah, the game is very much made for tank. I feel like if I could just press a button and just be able to keep going in one direction, like in tank controls, regardless of which way the camera is facing, but then I could still have this free range of movement. If I could have some combination of the two, that would be peachy keen. You like matcha, you like matcha. Big matcha fan, never tried. But you also haven't historically cared for tea. That's reasonable. I wouldn't say the taste of matcha really compares much to other teas, though. Like, it's much grassier tasting because you are drinking the leaves powdered themselves as opposed to steeping them. I really enjoy a good matcha latte. I don't like it sweetened, though. And they usually come sweetened in coffee shops, but that's no bueno for me. Somehow it doesn't taste grassy to you, but avocados really do. Interesting. Does that mean you're not a fan of free avocado? Oh yeah, this is where the window cracked. I'm just waiting for, like, a dog to jump at me. I keep thinking a cutscene is starting in this room just because she starts looking directly at me. Okay, so I did go in here, but then I'm like, wait, let me go elsewhere first. Moths. Very loud moths. Fertilizer? Chemical to use on plants. Earth basher with 2 S's. I hear that, dog. Okay. Hello. Oh, like herbs. A bunch of herbs. I don't really need those right now, but... Oh, many dog. Whoa. Excuse me. You know, what I could do... Oh, wait, I can't pick one up. I was gonna, like, use... heck. Like, oh, I can use some herb to heal now. There's a dog on me. Or rather, there's... Never mind. Yeah, my fuel canteen's already... Ow. Bad. Get off. Bad. No. Shoot. You know what? Whatever. Whatever. I'm just gonna shoot this dog. I don't feel like I'm hitting it because she's not... not aiming down. Okay. Did we do it? Are we good? Okay. Well, I guess I can use those herbs now. Somebody's really excited. Oh, but then it's gonna use up my inventory space. It feels like a waste. Chemical to use on plants. I wish I could just, like, put this down for a second. For flour and grasses. I thought that said asbestos. For flour and asbestos. A chemical agent to destroy plant growth. Okay. Why do I have this? Why not? Yeah, I could have come back another time, but here we are. I'm sorry, he's just running in circles. He's very excited. Anything else I can examine out here? I guess I'll leave those. Okay, I'll just remember that this room near the save room has all these herbs in it. If I need them. Maybe I should set that dog on fire. Well, I don't need to set the dog on fire, do I? It's not gonna come back. It's just a dog. It's not like a whole guy. Yeah, it's got the zoomies. Even the undead get the zoomies, apparently. Those of you who have... I guess dogs get the zoomies. I was going to say, those of you that have cats, is there a time of day they get the zoomies? Onyx always gets the most excited after breakfast in the morning. The zoomies. Oh, right, this is the bathroom. Dogs don't come back. Okay. And we sent that dog to a farm. Sorry, Jill. Okay. What was that little room just... This, to keep pulling up the map to make sure I'm looking at the correct thing. Yeah, I also thought it was a fertilizer when I picked it up, but I guess it's a plant killer. Alright, the Landsknecht. What is the purpose of this tiny square room? Like, do you just go in here to appreciate art and then leave? Is there nothing else in here? Now, I'm not an interior designer. I'm not an architect, but surely there is a more efficient way to lay this place out. Yeah, and I guess, yeah, just this little room. Nothing else I need in here. I'm so bemused by the design of this place. Oh no, Jolene gets the zoomies around this time when it's late. Uh-oh. I mean, that's... I guess cats are nocturnal. Onyx thankfully chills while I'm streaming. Usually he's on the couch right now. I don't see him though. He's somewhere. Okay. Oh, there's another door I haven't been into, so let me just turn around. Maybe it's like Willy Wonka. It's a room that I enter, then turn around and go back the way I came into another room. Do I have to play a little piano too? Okay. So that goes upstairs. There's another room down here I haven't checked out. Oh, hey. Dude. Nope. It wouldn't hurt to play a little piano. Thankfully, Jill has a melodica in one of her pockets, too. She's got her spice grinder, she's got her melodica. You know, in case she gets lonely. Oh, was that me brushing against... Oh, it was a dog. There's something written in the indentation. The defiler of the accursed coffin. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. Nope. 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 Can you imagine living in a place like this? Like, if you want to go to the bathroom, you have to bring, like, 3 keys, 2 emblems, and... Excuse me. Excuse me. Locked. Okay. Okay. Locked. The Spencer family emblem is carved into the doorknob. Okay. Well, thinking here. So where else can I go right now? Thinking here. So I haven't been to the west. Well, I don't think I've been to the west balcony terrace. So I haven't found the place to use that dog whistle yet. Antechamber. I've heard of Superliminal, though. That's the one where you solve puzzles by messing with perspective, I think, right? If I'm thinking of the correct game. Where am I going? Staring at the map, trying to think. Maybe I should go back upstairs for now? Correct, okay. Okay, hang on. So if I want to go back upstairs, I have to go this way. Man, it's so dark in this haunted mansion. I can't see the door I need to go into. Okay. And then, oh man, I'm going in circles because of the fixed camera angles. Ah! There's so many good puzzle games out there I still need to play. I do love me a good puzzle. Still looking for something to fill the void after I finish Chance of Sinar and Animal Well. Okay, I'm gonna go back in here. Is there anything I want to dump in the box? Oh, again, like, when do I need this? I don't know. Well, I don't think I've been to that balcony, so I'll plunk that here. And I don't know when I'm gonna need this plant killer. So maybe I'll also plunk that here for now. I still have a wooden mount. Actually, I feel like I want to take the dog whistle with me. Because the door at the Spencer family emblem, maybe whatever is on the dog's collar, will open that door. So I'll take it with me. Still don't know what to do with this. Still not sure what to do with this. I hope I haven't passed the place where I need to use it. Or I'm gonna feel very foolish. Okay, and there's still that guy up here. Okay, so I'm up here. So there's a locked... everything is locked. Why is everything locked? Stop locking your doors, people. What was down here again? Somebody get that guy a drink of water. He sounds so parched. Okay, what was in this room? Oh, this was like... It looks like it has a map. Can I use the kerosene on the fireplace? Or is that too sensible? Can I just use the lighter? I can! Oh my gosh! Alright. You know, I'm actually surprised that worked. I feel like, no, that's not how you're supposed to light the fireplace, Jill. Y.N. Hudson. Knudsen? Hudson. 1985. Words are carved on it. Don't play with fire! Love, Jessica. Thanks, Jessica. I think. Oh, I will hydrate. Thank you. Just gonna enjoy that nice fireplace ASMR. Yeah, Jessica's fine. She didn't play with fire or anything. Lines carved into the relief glow red in the intense heat. So I can't... Oh, I was kind of hoping it was like a map I could take. Well, I lit the fire. I was kind of hoping I would get something for that. Like, oh, there's a thing I can see in this room now. And now I can do something with it. I sit in the chair by the fire? No. This fire was sponsored by Jessica. Thanks, Jessica. Why? It looks like a map. I want it, but I guess I can't take it. Oog. ASMR. Oh, I can't believe I didn't think about that. That's so good. And then this door is locked, so... Great. Was there a point to lighting this fire? I mean, aside from, you know, the nice ambiance, I guess. Just chill, take a load off. Coca-Cola Oreos? Looks like an indent for something to be placed. Like a map is what it looks like. I don't need that emblem, do I? It's hard to tell, because I was just carrying it around for so long and it wasn't doing anything for me. Yeah, that's locked. Like, this is for real locked. I don't have the key, right? No. They actually taste like the drink. Ugh. I don't like Oreos. Maybe that's probably a controversial opinion, but I don't like... They're too sweet. The doorknob looks like it's ready to fall apart. Go through anyway. Is this like, you can only go through this door X number of times? Maybe I'll go the long way around. Yeah, I don't like sweets. It's to be expected. Hey, dude. Oh, that's right. There's the knobless door. Nope. Is there a way I could get back around, or is this just the entirely circuitous path? How dare I have opinions on the internet? You're not supposed to have opinions on the internet. Okay. So this was, yeah, that was the little room. And then that leads back into the main hallway. Do I have to bring that emblem there? It's hard to tell. I wish I could play the gramophone here. That would have been nice. I can't go behind the desk, I don't think. And I'm not missing anything else in this room, right? I just got that dog whistle. Yeah, I can't play chess, can't examine anything else over here. Oh, a chessboard carved from ivory. The game appears to have ended in checkmate. And it's not even on the floor. I guess for a hint, do I need that emblem that is in the chest? Just because I don't really want to have to go get the emblem and then go all the way back to that fireplace and then realize, no, that's not what you needed, forehead. Okay. Sure, I'll take a hint. Why not? So I'm not just pulling random things out of the item chest and going, is this what I need? Is this what I need? I can use one of my chest items for the fireplace. Okay. See, you save me the trouble of uselessly grabbing, like, one item at a time. I can't carry more than one item at a time. What if I find more things I need? Yeah, because, like, a dog whistle takes up the same amount of space as a giant 10-pound bag of herbicide. Okay, what do I got? What do I got? So it's not the emblem, the wooden mount, maybe? I just want to save myself the trouble, I'm sorry. Is it the gemstone or the wooden mount? Hello, Real Guts, welcome! It's a good name, it is the mount, okay. That was my instinct. But I didn't want to get all the way back there and be like, no, I needed the Chaos Emerald. Of course I needed the Chaos Emerald. I gotta say, I'm having a good time with this, and I feel like I'm having a lot more fun playing this with the chat than I would playing it solo. And now I have to remember where the fireplace room is. The glowing thing above the fireplace burns the image in the mount. You know, I must say, and granted this is coming from someone who has not played a Resident Evil before, it's not very intuitive. Like, you wouldn't look at this and think, oh yes, I'm going to take this random piece of wooden board that I picked up off a table earlier and press it to this thing. That also looks a lot bigger than it was when I picked it up off the table. There's a map of the mansion's second floor. Alright. Cool. Oh, there's a room I haven't been in, but the rooms around it are locked. Well, still, that's convenient. Okay. So I also have this dog whistle. Thinking here. There really is a bit of point-and-click adventure to this game, in that you have to take every item and then rub it against every other item and then hope that it does something. It was the West Terrace it mentioned, so I've been on the eastern side of the mansion, but not the western side. Or as some call it, point and click and click and click and click and click and click adventure. And I love me a good puzzle, but there's just something about pointy clicky adventure games that drive me up the wall when I try and play them. I think because of that particular design philosophy. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I didn't want to go this way because I thought the doorknob was going to break, and then I wouldn't be able to get back, and it would just be annoying, so I need to go the long way around. Okay. And then I struggle to navigate, because of the fixed camera angles. Okay. Hang on. Nope. Personal bubble. No! I was doing so good juking around that guy. Jeez. What does that stand for? If Kapotiko Googled it and got Bloodborne. Okay. So I can't open that. And I can't open that. I can open this. Yeah, you'd think stairs aren't zombie friendly. You'd feel like their limbs would give out. Okay, where am I going? I gotta think about it. Is there anything else I could do outside in the graveyard? I mean, there were those faces down below, but I don't know if that really got me anything. I guess I could poke around on the western side. Oh yeah, I see where the terrace would be, but the doors leading to it are locked. Unless the sword key I have can open one of them, and I just haven't realized that yet. Because I might not have tried all the doors again after getting the sword key. Yeah, locked from the other side, so that's no bueno. Okay, so I'll go in here. I guess I just gotta try the doors again. I wish the maps marked what emblems were on what door, because I'm not gonna remember it. It's so many doors. Okay, and there's no doors on this side, where that fellow is still gamely shuffling along. Treat this like a Metroid game. Samus does not have comically limited inventory space, though. Here we go. Sammy would just blow the mansion up and be done with it. I used the lockpick, bless. So are these particular style of doors ones that you would need the old keys with Chris for? Okay, and here is the terrace. I'll take that. There's only enough for a few uses. I guess I'll take one. Oh, I don't pick them. I just shove them directly into my mouth. Well, that's okay. I guess it's not really okay. Sploosh. Okay, so this is the West Terrace balcony. A stained glass window. The pattern in the center resembles a witch. Okay, so presumably around here is where I'm gonna have to use the dog whistle to summon some dogs. Can I get down here? Some kind of thorny plant I've never seen before. I need to use the herbicide on it, I swear. Okay. Let's see. I blew the dog whistle. Sweet. Oh, well there we go. There's the collar. Wow. Oh. I didn't realize he was... That's some good aim, Jill. He was not still tethered to something. Oh, there's several. Oh, I just... Oh, come on, don't do that. Arm, stop it. Bad. No. Ugh. Come on, Jill. Come on. Pull the trigger, Jill. Oh, please. Uh-oh, she's got a tummy ache. Oh no. Oh no, don't die. I haven't saved in a while, please. I'm trying to get back to those green herbs. Stop. Stop. Let go. No. Oh, heck. My arm. I got a Chivo called Get Used to It. No. Oh, man. When was the last time I saved? Oog. Well, ain't that just typical? For the dogs, aiming down is a good idea when they're close so that you can't trust the auto-target. Fear can't kill you, but dogs biting your arms a lot. Oh, man. Deathless Run failed. Ugh. I have to get so many things back. Oh, heck. Yeah, I haven't saved in a while. What I should do maybe is, like, call it an evening now. And then get back to where I was off camera. Oh, man. But at the same time, I also want to keep going for a little while at least. I don't even have that wooden board anymore. Misery. Misery. Well, I learned the hard way. I don't have the lighter. That's true, I do have the knowledge now. I guess I'll just pick this up again, too. So I have it in my files. Ugh. That's true, I'll also be in a better spot by the time I get back there. Now that I know what I need. So let me just reload. There we go. Let me just play a little bit more. I'll just recollect some of the things that I lost. Deathless Run failed. Want want. I'll leave that green herb for now. As a treat for later. Okay. Juke back. No. Juke past this fella. Okay, nope. Personal bubble. I did see friend Knox playing Resident Evil 0 earlier. And despite eating a death after having not saved in a while, they got back to where they were quite quickly. Because, yeah, that knowledge is power. So I got the wooden mount. Oh, that's not my map. What am I doing? Okay, so I do want to go into that little room. Over here. Oh, so they can't grab me while I'm on stairs. That's good to know. I wonder why. Maybe if it's like a pathfinding thing. I'll take the dog whistle. You remember streaming Fear and Hunger early last month to a buddy of yours on Discord. And you ended up perishing about 30 minutes after making progress without saving. Oh, no. Ugh. It's tricky because, you know, in a game like this where you have limited saves, you feel like, okay, I've made some progress, but how many ink ribbons am I going to get? You know, do I want to take the risk and save? I'm going to set this gentleman on fire. Oh, hang on. My kerosene was not automatically filled, so I'm gonna take that. Now, I haven't played Fear and Hunger. I've read a bit about it. Does that also have, like, a limited saving system? Slurp, slurp. I'm just gonna maybe use this now. It's not the most efficient heal, but whatever. There we go. Okay. I don't know what TNS mode means, but I want to read it as Trials and Stipulations, which doesn't make any sense. Trials and Stipulations, maybe. Whoosh. Cool. Or hot, as it were. Okay. Excellent. Gow. Trials and Salutations. That's what the zombies are doing to me. It just, hello. And then they bite, and it's a big trial, and I don't like it. Oh, I can't even combine these because my inventory is too full of garbage. But at least I can use this now. Hey, you know what? You're right. I have this foreknowledge, so now I know I can light the fireplace with the lighter, and that I use this here for some reason. You know, like, I knew how important Resident Evil was to the survival horror genre, but I did not realize how much it also owes to pointy-clicky adventure games, where, again, you just have to rub everything against everything else until a combination miraculously works. There are save beds in the game, but if there are enemies on the floor you're on, I have to do a coin flip. If you guess it right, you save. If you guess it wrong, you fight an enemy. Oh, no. Oh, that's right. I can't unlock this one right now. It reminds me a bit of, if anyone's played Lisa the Painful, I think that... I don't remember if it was the save, but at least the resting system, where you had a chance of being attacked. And that was a game where your party members... Now, granted, you could get a lot of different party members, but they could be permanently killed by enemies. Oh, right, that was the door that was going to break. So I actually want to go around. The Crow Mauler attacks you. All right, this is an armor lock. Right. So I need to go... Not this room. I need to juke past this guy to get back to the main hall. That's right. Hey. Can I just run past, or is he gonna grab me if I try it? Nah. A book you can get in the game called the Book of Enlightenment, which acts as a consumable save anywhere. Presumably you can only use it once. Oh man, limited save items that you could use anywhere. It's just too stressful. You remember the Crow Mauler. You managed to beat it at the cost of your entire party. Oh, well, I mean, as long as you live, that's fine, right? You can get more party members. Okay, so I guess I need to go back to the balcony. You know what? I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to save. Just in case I get bitten to death by dogs again. I also haven't re-picked up the herbicide. So at some point I'll have to remember where that was. Let me hydrate. Thank you. So, like, where the heck is Barry? He's not even examining his precious pool of ambiguously crisp blood. Oh, I didn't bring my ink ribbons with me. Wah, wah. That's right. Because inventory space! An instant kill attack and can blind your character, and if your main character gets blinded, your overworld screen goes black. Well, that's commitment to the bit. This was like an armor or a helmet door, right? Yeah. Okay. In Fear and Hunger, if a character dies in combat, they're dead forever. Oh boy. So what I do know about that game is that I think there's multiple characters you can play as, but I don't... The way it's described almost sounds like a roguelike, just in the sense that there's a lot of randomness to it. And presumably it sounds like one of those games where it's anticipated that you fail repeatedly until you successfully complete a run. And part of that is gaining the foreknowledge of how to bypass the obstacles you're going to face, but part of it is also just getting lucky and hoping that you don't die. There's a lot of randomness to it. Oh, I might lose my mind. Okay, so I'm just... let me go back out here, because, yeah, I haven't re-explored this area since perishing. So I'm gonna need to recollect the herbicide. I will take the chemical to use on plants. I don't know why they call it that. Oh, come on. Where did you come from? Stop it. Nope. Definitely an intriguing game, and you're glad you gave it a chance, but you're not likely to play it again. Yeah, that's why I read about it, because I was curious about, like, just the reputation and the things I'd heard about it, but at the same time recognizing, like, yeah, I don't think this is a game for me. But I like reading about unusual games. A little too dark for me, and also, yeah, I think the randomness would drive me up the wall. This is where I want to go, right? Yes. Yeah, and I respected that, like, it's fully committed to what it's trying to do. And also that it will, you know, warn players. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna dump this herbicide in the bin. Charming in what it does, but certainly not for everybody. That's also my impression. But, like, even if something isn't for me, I appreciate that people are out there making weird, dark, strange art, you know? The best kind of art, I think, is sincere. I'm gonna take an ink ribbon out, too, and just save. I guess I can't just take out one. I have to take out this pile of them. And then save. Okay. There we go. Okay. I guess I'll top up my kerosene, too. Okay. Yeah, I've heard about that dismemberment system, too. Like, again, it really commits to what it's trying to do. Excuse me. Fear and Hunger 2 is a pretty good sequel, expanded on everything like Majora's Mask to Ocarina of Time. Interesting. Presumably the moon cannot fall on you, but then I've never played it, so I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the dog park. And hopefully not die this time by having my arm chewed off. And I'll attempt to aim down instead of trusting the auto-aim like a fool. Who would do that? Who would trust the auto-aim? A 3-day setup. Interesting. When you say 3-day setup, what does it mean? The moon can what now? Why'd I just have this image of the Majora's Mask moon flipping the bird? How? I don't know. Okay. No, I guess I want to go out here. Fight the dogs in a narrow passage. My auto-aim is a better chance. Good to know. Do I need to use one of these? No, I'm still fine. It's fine. Famous last words. Alright. Fleet. Please imagine that chomp sticker from Mario Party Superstars. With the fleet. Alright, come on. Dog. Whoa, hey, where did you come from? Great. Oh, man. Oh, there's two of them. No. No. I'm mashing. Oh, come on. Oh, please. Stop. Do I need to heal? No, I don't have a tummy ache yet. It's fine. Okay, freedom. Oh, wait, I have a tummy ache now. Okay, everything's good. Give me that. I'll take the collar. Okay, great. Collar. There's a switch. Will I press it? Alright. A coin was hidden inside the collar. Oh, so it looks like the one on the key in the room that was gonna crush me. It changed into the shape of a key. Imitation of a key. So, okay, this is what I have to use to do the old Indiana Jones switcheroo. I see. I unlocked it. I probably don't need this dog whistle anymore. Oh my god. Discard? Yes. Holy cow. Okay, thinking here. So, I guess I can head back to, the blender room. You played a lot of the multiplayer bits from that not juvenile at all game from Rare about a particular squirrel's day. In the shooter mini games, which you played a lot with your cousins, the auto-aim for throwing knives was so good it felt OP. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk into this place, shoot their dogs, and litter. Well, look, they took Chris. It's only fair. Equivalent exchange. Sorry, I have to keep pulling out the map because, again, the fixed camera angles just absolutely mess with my perception of this space. I kind of want to set this guy on fire. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if standing on the fire will hurt me, but I don't really want to take that chance, so, you know. This is, yeah, locked from the other side. Okay. Didn't I already... Whoa. Or is that just a different guy that just got up? Okay, well, bye. Crimson Head. Oh, so what if I don't burn them, they come back worse? Is that what's going on? Yeah, I'll take the mansion key. Faster, meaner, harder hitting zombie. Oh, Daft Punk warned me about those. Oh, right. I have control now. Nope, not that one. This one. There we go. Hooray! There is a path, but this is locked, right? Yeah, okay. Helmet, of course. Why would the key I need to unlock it be next to it? That's silly. Who would do that? Crimson Heads aren't in the OG PS1 game. Interesting. Now, could you burn zombies in the original PS1 game, or was it not necessary because the Crimson Head mechanic did not exist? Which is a little sad. You know, you can't unleash your inner pyromaniac. Yeah, I'll take this. Why not? Wasn't necessary. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so I have this key. Now, what can I open with it? I'm not sure, but I guess I'll just go back to trying doors and then hoping for the best. Okay. Wow. Speedy. Whoa. Hurry up, Jill. Hurry up, Jill. Hurry up, Jill. Heck. Okay. Crimson Heads have higher stats, but low health. Okay. Well, that's good. If they came back even beefier, that would be very irritating. Okay, where do I want to go? I mean, what I should do really, though, is actually call it an evening. Because I do have to be up very early tomorrow. And then I have a physio appointment after work, which is exciting. I find it's been helping, which is great. The problem, though, is just my job is that after every shift, I am in so much pain that I just have to go home and lie down and wait for it to stop. Just plunk myself on a heating pad, which is not great when you want to do stuff, you know? In an ideal world, I would get a better job that pays better and is not so deleterious to my health. But again, the job market is in shambles. We all know this. Oh, that's a helmet lock. Manhandled. I guess when you put it that way, it's a good manhandling, though. I know it's their job, but it still impresses me when, like, a physiotherapist can, you know, go over the spots on my back and be like, oh, and just poke a bit and be like, this is a bad spot, isn't it? And be like, yep, yep. You can tell, huh? Like, oh yeah, I can feel it. The lady statue in that first room I went into is a map. Wait. A lady statue in the first room I went into. Not the one holding the vase, is it? Oh gosh. See, I feel like... I know people have suggested using, like, a Kofi. I want to say Kofi, that thing before. I know I always have this hard difficulty wrapping my head around doing that, because I feel like, oh, I've done nothing to deserve it. And it's like, Mori, you stream, you know, you're providing entertainment. Is there a way I can actually push this over and then climb? Man, I don't want to deal with you, dude. Like, Jill will not climb. What you gonna do? You can't push, can you? Oh. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Heh. What are you gonna do? I better not taunt him or he's gonna grab me from the other side of that. I have to hop up the dresser and drop down. You know, that makes so much sense. Kapotoko is right. I don't know, especially for friends. Like, I don't mind doing friends a solid, but I also get that yeah, I should, you know, be mindful of the value of my work. Man, that was so simple, and yet I didn't process it for some reason. Also, hello, cool sibling. Again, disclaimer, not my sibling. Nox's cool sibling. Oh. I feel so silly that it just didn't occur to me to do that. Go on the other side of the dresser and push. Oh, but now this clown is out and about. Oh, fix camera, fix camera. You're free. You can enjoy some nice artwork. Well, thank you. And honestly, like I've said before, like for me, streaming is a fun hobby. You know, I get to play games, I get to hang out with fun and interesting people, I get to pick chat's brain on things. It's therapeutic for me, I think, because, you know, at work, I don't really get to talk about games and other things like that. So this is fun for me, and if I can make other people smile with the stuff that I do, then I'm happy, you know? That's what's most rewarding to me. Please remember to like and subscribe. Just want to make sure no, okay, I don't actually want to... No, I do want to go in here, because that's where the safe room is. Well, thank you. I've said before, but one thing I really appreciate is people, like, because I hate doing PR. I just feel scummy doing it. Is just, like, people making clips of stuff they enjoy, or word of mouth. You know, like, sharing with friends, like, hey, look at this weird girl I found on Twitch. Look at this clip of her saying vehicle like a clown. Please enjoy. I left you some bullets in the room on the right. Feel free to use them if you manage to get yourself in trouble. Barry. Oh, thanks, Barry. Where did you get, like, this big sheet of paper? Oh, thank you. You know, could somebody, like, get me an in to get a better job? That's what I need. I just need to get my foot in the door. First aid spray? Thanks, Barry. Hang on, let me... Is there anything else I need to open with the sword key? I guess I'll just stash this for now. Yeah, I'd love to do voice acting professionally, but it's like, that too, I feel like you need to already have this established internet presence and do your own PR. It's kind of like publishing, where these days it feels like a lot of publishing houses expect writers to already have big social media followings and to write whatever's trendy. When I exhaust all the key rooms, I'll get a throwaway prompt. Excellent. So Jill just psychically knows what okay, I do have more. What she or rather when she has exhausted all of her options. Take the incendiary shells. What weapon is this for? Shells for the grenade launcher. They're filled with a special fuel that ignites upon impact with a target. Barry, where did you get these? I know he's in stars, but he was not carrying anything of the sort. That's true, I guess, that I have, you know, through my streams, just done a lot of voice acting stuff incidentally. I remember too, like, I've auditioned for things in the past, not recently, but like, and then I would see notifications like, oh yeah, so we've cast every character in this thing, but we cast them all off-site. So sorry, we know a bunch of people did all their voice acting submissions through this website that we told you to do it through, but actually we just hired a bunch of people off Twitter that have a bunch of followers instead. Sorry. I was like, okay, cool. Why even bother at that point? Yeah, I guess putting together a demo reel. It's actually like sitting down and doing that. Why am I picking this up? I just saved, right? So I don't... this stuff is no longer going to be in my hands. I'm not going to get another ink ribbon out. It's like, wait, hang on, I picked up bullets, so never mind. It is force of habit. It's like, I can't leave them on the ground, but that's okay. Next time, when we reload into a slightly earlier timeline, I will pick more things up off the ground. Man, Jill's outfit, I haven't commented on it this whole time, but I think Dawn said at the beginning too, those shoulder pads are humongous. And what are they contributing, really? Like, nothing. She's wearing these big bulky shoulder pads, but no, not really any body armor by the looks of it. Alright. Inspector Cabanella was a lot of fun. Okay, I gotta be responsible. I gotta go to bed so I can get up real early and then go to physio after work. It's gonna be good. Perfect armor for bitey zombies. That's true. You know, you're not gonna bite my clavicle today, buddy. I've got the power of 80s fashion on my side. Oh, thank you so much, everyone. I'm really glad you're all joining me for this. I know it's not the stuff I usually play, but you know, I'm glad I'm streaming it again. I think I'm having a lot more fun streaming this with a crowd than I would just playing it solo. There's something more fun about the experience, not just of horror, but Resident Evil specifically. I think because there's a camp to it. And I think it's most fun when it's shared with a crowd of like-minded people. So thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, your evening, whatever time it may be where you are. I will see you on Friday for more Hattie time. And again, I won't be streaming on Tuesday because I have my Japanese classes on Tuesday. So I will be streaming again Wednesday next week. And that'll be a thing until the middle of November. So Wednesday Mori for a while. Did I make my yeah, I usually my go live notification on Tuesdays is Tuesdays with Maury, and I set mine to say Tuesdays with Maury, and I forgot. It's Wednesday. I'm completely turned around, but that's okay. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Take care. Stay safe. I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.